was going to ask somebody before, when are they going to auction the uniforms?
Oh, they're auctioning them off right now. You just go right up there and put your name on there. You should be up there on every one of them.
How much do you want to spend?
I don't know. Whatever it says on there, just put the next bid.
So how much do you want to spend?
Oh, for me, I'm a private school coach with 3 little kids. I don't bid on stuff.
Yeah, but Coach, you're wrong. Those kids are growing up and they're going to start eating more.
Yeah, that's why I don't bid on things. Hey, when we see you raise your hand in the game, then they put your name down up there. Whenever you go like this, they go, okay, put another one down for Bob.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Appreciate everything you do for us.
I'm going to go up and bid for you.
There you go. Yeah, you're going to put my name down.
I am.
All right.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Coach Bill Dryko's in there. Sorry about that down in Dillon there, Dave. We kind of had to jump into that interview, but Coach Drykosen, we're going to go back to that break. We're going to come back in a couple minutes with more pregame here from Rocky. Let's go ahead and run it 2, Dave, whatever you want to do. I'll just come back when you're done. Okay. Okay. And welcome back here to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. As we get set for our men's game here around the Frontier, Rocky on top in the conference with a 12-4 conference mark. They are 22-5 overall. Carroll College in second place all alone at 11-5 in the conference, 23-5. The Western will play at Carroll on Saturday. LC at 10-6 in conference, 21-7 overall. Rocky 8-8 in conference, 17-11 overall. Northern at 7-9 in the conference play, 17-11. Excuse me. And Providence at 5-11, 11-15, and Tech 3-13, 11-16. If the playoffs started today, Western would get a bye as they would be the number 1 team. Carroll would host Montana Tech. LC would host Providence, and Rocky would host Northern. But huge games this weekend as Western here And then, as I said, Western's going to go to Carroll and play at Carroll the last game of the season. LC is at Carroll tonight and then come here on Saturday. So a lot of juggling, the top 4 teams in the conference battling each other here this weekend, the final weekend of the season. As far as these two teams go, scoring-wise, Western with a big lead there. They're scoring 92 points a game to 81 for the Battlin Bears. Field goal percentage, it is 51-47 for Western. Three-point shooting, 38-35 for Western. Free throws, Rocky shoots a little better there, 74-68. Rebounds per game, it is 41-39 in favor of Western. Assist, dead even at 17 assists per game for both of these clubs. And turnovers, they're dead even there at 12 turnovers per game. Steals per game, Rocky with the edge there, 8-7, and blocks per game, pretty even there at 3.5. These two teams have met twice thus far this season. Back on January 6th, it was Western getting a 103-84 win over the Battlin Bears here. And then on the 20th of January, Rocky gets an 85-75 win over the Bulldogs in Dillon. So both these teams, much like the women, have split on this season between the two of them. And just another huge game in the Frontier Conference. We've talked about it with both coaches, but these teams in the Frontier just seem to be getting better from top to bottom every year. As wow, Stan's got food delivered to us here. Man, he's not even looking at me to share. But I look for a good ball game here tonight. Coach Keller, as I don't know how many people listen to the pregame on the women's game. We go back a long ways. We played against each other in high school, and I've always had a lot of respect for Steve. And he was a great high school coach, and I can remember when he got the job at Western, I told people, I says, you wait 3 years and he'll be at the top of the conference every year once he gets his program set in there. But and he has. He's done a great job. Coach Drykosen, of course, won the national championship in 2009 for us here at Rocky Mountain College, and that is the only men's basketball championship in the Frontier Conference. So, you know, it'd be nice to get another one of those here in the near future, that's for sure. But it's going to be a great game here tonight. Dom Robinson, I just love to watch the young man play. Just total control all the time on the basketball floor. So it's going to be fun to watch him. And, of course, all the players here tonight for Rocky Mountain College, a lot like the women, they are dressed in the new uniforms, the military uniforms, and they are auctioning those off up above on the walkway after the games. The uniforms are going to be auctioned off, and you can go up there and bid on those uniforms, or just write down your bid, what you want to pay for them, and just all goes to fundraising. I think it's a great deal here for the Battlin Bears, and also for showing gratitude to our veterans, as all the uniforms have on the front of them the name of a fallen soldier. We're going to take us let's go 3 minutes, as they're going to do the national anthem again here tonight. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the campus for Rocky Mountain College. It's our Fortin Education Center Frontier Conference game on Military Appreciation Night, sponsored by the Rocky Mountain College Student Veterans Club, between the University of Montana Western Bulldogs and your Rocky Mountain College
And welcome back to the Fortin Center here on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get set for our second game of the evening. Want to welcome all our listeners down on KDBM in Dillon. Happy to be able to bring this to you. Bob Bitterot here for the broadcast tonight as we will get to our starting lineups. First of all, for head coach Steve Keller and the UM Western Bulldogs, it'll be number 2, Zahaka Starko Kelly, a 6'6", redshirt sophomore out of Great Falls, Montana, player of the week in the Frontier. Number 5 is Brandon Jones, a 6'5" junior out of Houston, Texas. Number 21 is Dom Robinson, a 5'8" senior out of Tacoma, Washington. Number 25 is Marcus Payne, a 6'7" redshirt senior out of Livingston, Montana. And number 30 is Cooper Kidgel, a 6'3" redshirt junior out of Billings, Montana. Head coach Steve Keller in his 11th season and assisted by our very own here at Rocky Mountain College, Matt Strickland. As the Battlin Bears will introduce all of the players here tonight in their military uniforms. And the starting lineup tonight for the Battlin Bears and Coach Bill Drykosen. He is assisted by Sean McKeon and James Bullock and Len Wilkins. It'll be number 2, Chad Canadan, a 6'1" senior out of Roy, Montana. Number 20 will be Satchel McDonald, a 5'11" junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. Number 22 will be Danny Betcher, a 6'7" junior from Billings West. Number 24 will be Craig Wilmore, a 6'3" junior out of Daytona Beach, Florida. And the big guy in the middle, number 34, Jared Samuelson, a 6'7" sophomore from Billings, Montana and Billings West. Both of these ball clubs very familiar with each other as we get to this point of the season. These teams playing each other 3 times during the year. These two teams are split on the season. Both teams won on the road. So hopefully we can change that tonight. People in Dillon probably don't like me saying that, but hopefully we can change that trend tonight. Rocky can get a win here at home, as this is always a battle between these two coaches and these two programs. Both teams play very hard, and we're, I think, going to be in for a treat of a ball game here, as the first one was a good one here tonight, as Western took that one on the women's side by the score of 50-42 over the Battlin Bears. And we got our starting lineups and all our military appreciation nights stuff all taken care of and done with here tonight, set ready to go, as it'll be Betcher jumping against Darko Kelly. As looks like we're set ready to go. Referee Kelly Dunham's going to throw this one up, and Dom Robinson will control the tip for the Bulldogs. He'll bring it up. Looks like Rocky going to start out here in a little 2-3 zone defense. Cooper Kitchell with it. Cooper kicks it back outside to Jones. And Dom Robinson, the long three-pointer to start things off here. Hits from the top of the key as Robinson with 3. Battlin Bears come back the other way. Wilmore goes to McDonald. Back to Wilmore. Wilmore. Canadan. Chad with the basketball. Chad, free throw line jumper, back rim, no good. Rebound Betcher. Kicks out to Wilmore. Wilmore picks it up, puts it in and out, no good. Samuelson with the follow and 2. Jared Samuelson, one of the nice follow up the middle. Oh, Stan, I forgot to turn you on. Now you can talk.
Oh, okay.
You done eating?
I am done eating.
All right. That's good. And a shot in the corner. Darko Kelly, no good. Rebound Wilmore. Wilmore up the left side of the floor for the Battlin Bears. Both teams in a zone defense here. Western in a 2-3 zone as well. Wilmore kicks out to Samuelson. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Betcher in, as Danny Betcher picks up 2 on the offensive board in the putback. Rocky on top, 4-3. Dom Robinson with it. Goes to Kidgel. Robinson. Darko Kelly. They drop down to Marcus Payne. Payne on the baseline. Kicks back outside. Darko Kelly. Round to Robinson. Kidgel penetration. Gets it in the paint. Takes it to the hole. And Samuelson gets 2. Cooper Kidgel for 2. Cannon with it. Goes to Satchel McDonald in the high post. And it's going to be Wilmore for 3. Craig Wilmore hits a deep 3 in the corner. 7-5. Rocky on top. 17:50 to go here in the first period. Just underway. Nice crowd on hand here. Cooper Kidgel left alone. Top the key. Front iron. No good. And Cannon will tip it to Wilmore. As Wilmore quickly up the floor to McDonald. Wilmore goes into Betcher. Out to Satchel, and Satchel puts up the 3. No good. Rebound fought for underneath. And it'll be Western coming out of there with it. Darko Kelly up the left side. Kicks out Kidgel for 3. Right side. Rolls around and going to have a jump ball. And possession arrow is going to favor Rocky here.
What's going on?
Trying to decide whether this is a jump ball or what it is. Officials meeting here at the middle of the floor. Anybody got a quarter we could flip? I believe there might be something wrong with the shot clock, Stan. I think that's...
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
As the shot clock is working, and we're back to live action here. Wilmore with it for the Battlin Bears. Betcher gets the high pull shots, no good. Rebound Samuelson, up and good by Jared Samuelson. 9-5, Rocky up by 4. Robinson, Darko Kelly, back to Robinson on top to Kidgel. Kidgel gets inside to Jones. And we got a put down. Darko Kelly for 2. 9-7 Rocky. Wilmore goes to Cannon. Cannon with it. Far side to Wilmore. Wilmore, Satchel McDonald around to Chad Cannon for 3. Left side, no good. Rebound comes down. Samuelson off the glass, up and good as Jared Samuelson with 6 points here in the ball game.
Well, he kind of owns the boards, Bob.
He's doing a good job in there and definitely taking control. 11-7. Rocky on top on the scoreboard here. Samuelson with 6. Jared, a transfer out of the University of Montana. Actually played in about 25 games for them last year as Cooper Kidgel hits a 3-pointer. He has 5. Samuelson goes to Wilmore, around to McDonald, back to Wilmore. Marcus Payne and Samuelson, that's a good matchup inside here tonight. Cannon. That's Samuelson over Payne at the free throw line. Jared Samuelson with 8 points. 13-10. Rocky. 15:25 to go. Darko Kelly to Robinson. The Kidgel with it. Darko Kelly takes it to the hole. No good. And the rebound comes down to Betcher. Betcher gets out to Wilmore, up to McDonald. Satchel goes off to Danny Betcher. Samuelson picks up the loose ball. Free throw line jumper's good. Look what I found as Jared Samuelson has 10 points here in the first 5 minutes. Rocky on top, 15-10. We have a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30 as well. And welcome back, 15-10. Rocky on top. Behind Jared Samuelson's 10 points, Stan. He's just been a man of fire there that last basket. He just ball bounced up to him and really nowhere to go with it, so he thought he might as well shoot it.
Yeah,
Glad he did.
Yeah, he's really on. Nice soft touch. He's rolling in for him.
Coach Steve Keller calling a timeout here, and Dom Robinson brings it back. Goes to Kidgel. Kidgel with it to Robinson. Troy Scott into the game for the Bulldogs, and he's got a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. As Troy Scott Craig Wilmore picking up the foul. His first personal foul.
They can't decide if that's who's the foul's on.
Now it's going to be on 40. As long as they don't give it to two of them, I guess we're okay, huh? Austin Payne going to pick up the personal foul instead of Craig Wilmore. Free throws missed by Scott. Rebound comes back the other way. And Kidgel's going to knock it off of Satchel McDonald. Turnover's going to go to the Bulldogs. Colin May into the game for Rocky. Robinson goes to Kidgel. Back to Robinson. Robinson with it on the right side to Kidgel. Where they swing it around. Darko Kelly. Scott, high post, takes it to the hole. It's good. Troy Scott comes into the game, picks up 4 quick points. It's back a 1-point game, 15-14. May with it for the Battlin Bears out on top. Goes to Austin Payne. Down to Wilmore on the right side. Wilmore going against this zone defense. Chad Cannonen, right side. Cannonen goes to Wilmore. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Cannonen. Into Samuelson. Blocked in there. Big block by Brandon Jones. As the Bulldogs come back the other way with Dom Robinson getting on the baseline. Dribbles through traffic, and he's going to be whistled for a double dribble. We're going to have immediate timeout on the floor. 15-14. Rocky on top. We're back in 1 minute.
At this time, we direct your attention to the court. We welcome the 2017-2018 Rocky Mountain College golf team. This past fall, the Battlin Bears swept the Frontier Conference men's and women's championships. Michael Tate was the men's individual champion. And the Rocky women won a second straight Frontier Conference.
And back here at the Fortin Center, as giving out some more awards here tonight as the golf team's on the floor, and they're receiving some trophies. The women's golf team here at Rocky for 16-17 were the conference champions here in the Frontier Conference. 15-14, 13:50 to go here in the first half. Rocky on top by 1 as both these teams back and forth. It'll be Rocky basketball in the backcourt. Latrell Franklin comes into the basketball game. Latrell into the game for the first time here tonight. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore with it on the left side. Cullen May on the right side. Inside, Austin Payne, high post. Wilmore, Franklin. Austin Payne, top of the key for three. Off, no good. Rebound comes down. Cooper Kidgel as Kidgel handed off to Robinson. Robinson sets things up, goes to Darko Kelly, to Scott. Back to Robinson, Darko Kelly at the high post. And the ball's going to be tipped. May's going to pull it out of there. Comes back the other way for the Battlin Bears. Colin May out of Level, Wyoming. Ball's going to be stolen. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll stay. See what they end up with here. They're going to say it's going to go to Western. To be honest with you, Stan, I don't think any referee was in position to call that one. They couldn't catch up with the play. As Cooper Kidgel hits a deep three for the Bulldogs, they go up by 2. Kidgel with his second three-pointer of the night. Craig Wilmore with it. Satchel McDonald will come back in the next dead ball. Latrell Franklin for three is going to be long. And Dom Robinson comes back the other way. Robinson goes to Kidgel. Kidgel, penetration, he's going to be stripped. Foul's going to go against Latrell Franklin. Dom Robinson will inbound the basketball. Grant Wallace coming in for the Battlin Bears. He'll give Samuelson a little break here. 17-15, Western on top. They get the ball inbounds, shot clock at 18. Scott gets the ball in the paint out to Robinson for three. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down. Austin Payne gets it out to Franklin, to McDonald. Latrell Franklin goes to Grant Wallace, and the tip is going to be up and good by Austin Payne. He picks up his first points of the night. Kidgel with it on the left side for the Bulldogs. Now goes to Darko Kelly for three on the perimeter. No good. Rebound. Scott underneath. Blocked by Austin Payne. And Colin May with it. Has it knocked loose. Gets it to Franklin. As Latrell brings it across for the Battlin Bears. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be off Darko Kelly. Marcus Payne back into the ball game. He'll replace Troy Scott. No, he won't. It'll be Brandon Jones taking the seat. Colin May gets it in the backcourt. He'll bring it across. Goes to Satchel McDonald. Out to Franklin on top. Franklin goes to May. And this one's going to be out of bounds as Grant Wallace trying to cut to the basket. 17-17, tied up here. Dom Robinson, and shot clock didn't start.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 1, Colin Ackerman. Correction, number 1 is Warren Helliger.
Darko Kelly will inbound the basketball right in front of us as they run 4 seconds off of the shot clock. Robinson. Both teams playing 2-3 zone this entire first half here. Helliger in for Western. Helliger with it on top. Goes to Darko Kelly. Back to Helliger. Helliger, long three-pointer. It's good. Warren Helliger comes in and hits a deep three-pointer. Gives Northern a 3-point lead, 20-17. Grant Wallace tries to go inside. Austin Payne. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Rocky. And it'll be Satchel McDonald pulling the triggers as Rocky will stack it up on the line here. McDonald gets it into Austin Payne off the glass, no good. Rebound comes out. Helliger as he has it, and he'll kick it out to Dom Robinson. Robinson sets it up, goes to Darko Kelly, back to Robinson. 10:38 to go in the first half. Helliger, Robinson, Kidgel, Marcus Payne on the baseline. Helliger for three on the left side as he comes in, goes back to back for 3-pointers. And the Bulldogs take a 6-point lead on that. Timeout on the floor. 10:14 to go here in the first half. Western on top, 23-17. And it looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a 30 as well. (23-17) Rocky, or Western on top of Rocky. Want to welcome everyone listening on KDBM down in Dillon. It'll be Rocky basketball. Latrell Franklin will get the ball. Goes to Satchel McDonald, back to Franklin. Franklin to McDonald. They go to Samuelson. He's going to miss the jump hook, and it's going to be Helliger coming out with the rebound. Darko Kelly with it on the far side, and he's going to lose his footing and lose the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Rocky basketball. Latrell Franklin will bring it up for the Battlin Bears. Goes underneath to Chad Cannon, back out to Franklin. Franklin goes to McDonald. They look inside to Samuelson, nothing there. Latrell takes down the right side, back to McDonald to Cannon. Chad has not been able to get loose for a shot tonight. Betcher's shot, no good. And he gets it back out. Cannon can't finish. Rebound inside. Samuelson blocked by Darko Kelly. Cannon with the baseline shot. And it's Darko Kelly coming back with the rebound. Dumps off, and it's tipped. Going to be picked up by Franklin. And he's going to go to Samuelson. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul, as Jared Samuelson will go to the line to shoot a couple. Brandon Jones picking up the personal foul. Jared Samuelson at the line. He's an 84% free throw shooter on the season. Finds the bottom of the net on this one. And 11 points for Jared here, Stan.
Really started
kept
strong.
the Bears in this game thus far. Struggles, misses that second one. A rare miss for Jared. Dom Robinson with it on top. Stops and pops. It's good as he hits his second three-pointer of the night. He has 6 points. Bulldogs up by 8, their biggest lead of the night. Wilmore goes to McDonald. Satchel McDonald for a long twos, no good. Rebound Kidgel as Cooper Kidgel gets it out, and they bring it to Jones. Jones has it on the right side. Looks at baseline, doesn't go, goes to Kidgel. Kidgel with it out on top. Kidgel. And we got a whistle on the foul. Going to go against Craig Wilmore. His first personal foul. Robinson will inbound underneath his own basket. Dom gets it into Payne, back to Robinson. Robinson back to Payne, and he can't handle the pass. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be turnover to Rocky. 8:13 to go here in the first half. 26-18, Western on top. We'll be back in 30. Back in a 30-second timeout. Sounds like we're still here, so 26-18, Western on top. Their biggest lead of the night, Stan, that 8-point lead. Other than Samuelson, Rocky really struggling.
Yeah.
Just
Their
can't
shots
get
are
anything
just way
going.
off. Yeah, they're
I give Coach Keller a bad time. Never played hardly much zone defense when he was coaching in high school, and he plays a lot of zone now at the college level. 2-3 zone here by the Bulldogs. It's Craig Wilmore for a long three. Bounces around, no good. Satchel McDonald goes up with the offensive board and no good, but there is Jared Samuelson with the putback. And Jared Samuelson now with 13 points. I got him for 5 rebounds as well. 7:44 to go here in the first half. Dom Robinson with the basketball. Gets a big screen out on top. Mismatch as Robinson guarded by Betcher, and Robinson off the front iron. No good. Rebound Wilmore. Wilmore comes back the other way, takes it to the hole, and we're going to have a goaltending. Craig Wilmore is going to get 2 points on the goaltend by Brandon Jones. Troy Scott comes in for Marcus Payne. Rocky coming out with a little full court pressure here. 2-1-2 full court press. Dom Robinson brings it up the left side. Gets it across the timeline, guarded by Cannonen out there. Robinson goes to Kidgel. Kidgel gets it inside to Jones. Brandon Jones trying to make a move. Does. Up. No good. Rebound Samuelson. Out to Wilmore. Up ahead to Cannonen. Cannonen kicks out Samuelson into Wilmore. Wilmore. Satchel McDonald. Goes to Samuelson on the floater. No good. Jared with his own rebound. Puts up the jump hook. It's good. Jared Samuelson with 14 points here. 15 points, and 7 rebounds. Nearing a double-double here in the first half, Stan. And this one's going to be a turnover by Helliger. 6:34 to go here. As we're going to have a media timeout. 26-24, Western on top by 2. We're back in a minute. You can hear the horn, 26-24. 6:34 to go here in the first half. Team fouls. Western with only 1 team foul here in the first half. Rocky with 3. Not very many fouls called, Stan, in his first 13 and a half minutes of play. Western leads 26-24.
Western hasn't scored probably like in 4 minutes, over 4 minutes.
Satchel McDonald brings it up, gets it to Wilmore. Wilmore to Cannon. Wilmore gets it back to Betcher. Cannon. They try to go inside. It's going to be stolen by Troy Scott. As Dom Robinson gets it back to Darko Kelly, up to Scott. They swing it around. Kidgel with it on the right side. Cooper in the paint, goes up with the left-handed hook. No good. Rebound comes down to Jones. Jones skip pass. Kidgel. Kidgel backs down against Chad Cannon. And partially blocked there, I think. And we got a breakaway to Craig Wilmore for two. And he'll tie it up at 26-26, so it's an 8-0 run here for the Battlin Bears. As Stan said, the Bulldogs have not scored for a while, as Troy Scott tying the shoe and Dom Robinson waiting for him to get into the offense. Now they go to work. Scott with it, goes to Darko Kelly on the far side. Darko Kelly goes up short, rebound's going to come down. Darko Kelly gets the steal and the putback. It's good. Darko Kelly picking up his 4th point of the evening. 28-26, 5:08 to go here in the first half. Cannon with the basketball, goes to McDonald. Satchel McDonald in the paint, kicks to Wilmore. 3-pointer, it's good on the right side. As Craig Wilmore hits his second 3-pointer. 29-28.
What's the call?
Mr. Scott tying his shoe. As the official stop play for him to tie his shoe there. Dom Robinson goes to Scott. Scott, Darko Kelly, baseline. Goes underneath Jones. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul as Jones will go to the line to shoot two. As Satchel McDonald picks up the personal foul. Jones at the line, a 50% shooter.
Wasn't a bad foul, really.
First one off the front iron. Latrell Franklin back in for Cannon. Second one no good. Rebound Satchel McDonald. Gets it up ahead to Wilmore. Wilmore skip pass. Franklin to Betcher. 16-footers no good. Rebound Samuelson up and he's fouled. As Jared gets another rebound and a chance to go up the free throw line. That foul going to go against Cooper Kidgel, his second. Team foul number 2 on Western. And Jared missed 1 or 2 that first trip, makes that one good. So he goes 2 for 3. Second one by Jared is up and good. Dom Robinson kicks it out to Scott. Back to Robinson. Inside Jones. Jones strong to the basket, can't finish. Rebound fought for, and I don't know, who do I give that to? Samuelson?
It looked like Jared actually put it in.
Who? 22 they're going to give it to. As Samuelson comes back the other way. And Betcher with the tip.
Wow, nice follow through.
As that previous basket on the far side, Troy Scott's going to get credit for that tip in. Jones, 3-pointer, top of the key, bottom of the net. Brandon Jones hits his first field goal of the night. He has 5 points. We're tied once again. A lot of threes on the board. 33, 33, 33 to go. Say that real fast, Dan. Franklin back to McDonald. Wilmore Wilmore dumps down, baseline shot, Betcher. And the loose ball is going to be picked up by Craig Wilmore to Latrell Franklin. Wilmore's partly blocked in there by Darko Kelly. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Satchel McDonald, Wilmore, Samuelson. Craig Wilmore for three. He's going to be short. Rebound Dom Robinson as he'll bring it up. Hands off to Darko Kelly. Deep three-pointer is going to be short. And it'll be Craig Wilmore getting the rebound. Austin Payne will come in the next dead ball for the Battlin Bears. Satchel McDonald sets it up, goes to Wilmore. They look inside. Jared Samuelson has it. Post position in there. McDonald pulls up 8 feet. It's going to be short. Rebound Robinson gets it ahead to Cooper Kidgel as Kidgel has the easy basket on the far end. Cooper Kidgel picks up his 10th point of the night. 35-33. Bulldogs on top of the Bears. Wilmore to McDonald to Franklin. Craig Wilmore skip pass to Franklin for three on the right side. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Jones. Jones with the ball on the perimeter, goes to Scott. Scott. Darko Kelly. Nice move on the baseline for Darko Kelly. Zacchaeus picks up two more, 37-33. Franklin. Latrell goes to Satchel, down in the corner to Samuelson, back out to McDonald. 15 on the shot clock. Samuelson for a three in the corner, no good. Rebound comes down to Cooper Kidgel as Coach Steve Keller walks out, says slow it down here. Get a good shot. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Jones with it. On the far side, puts up the three. It's good. Brandon Jones, the big guy, goes back to back from the three-point line. 40-33. Satchel McDonald goes to Latrell Franklin, back to Wilmore. Wilmore for three, left side, no good. And we're going to have a foul on Betcher on the rebound as Danny will pick up his first personal foul. 32 seconds to go as Austin Payne will come into the ball game. He'll give Betcher a blow. Troy Scott will inbound the basketball. Robinson will bring it up for the Bulldogs. About a second and a half differential shot clock, game clock here. Dom Robinson going against Latrell Franklin out here in front. Speed on speed. Robinson is going to be fouled. Dom Robinson will go to the line to shoot two as Latrell Franklin's going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be two on Latrell. Robinson, an 83% free throw shooter. Gets the bottom of the net on that one. Rocky players moving around on the key here on the rebound. Robinson waiting for the ball. And Dom's going to get that one to roll over the front iron. It's good. Ties their biggest lead of the night, 42-34. And Samuelson blocked from behind by Cooper Kidgel. It'll be Rocky ball on the baseline. 1.7 seconds to go here. It's got to be a quick one. Samuelson and Austin Payne on the baseline. Payne gets it, puts it up. It's going to be off the back iron And we're going to go into halftime. It is the Western Bulldogs 42, the Battlin Bears of Rocky Mountain College 33. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back with our halftime stats after this 3-minute break. And back here at the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College, it's Western on top of Rocky here at halftime on the men's game, 42-33. Some scoring, first of all, for Western. Darko Kelly with 6, Jones with 6, Robinson with 8 points, Cooper Kidgel leading the way for the Bulldogs with 10 points, Scott with 6, and Helliger with 6. They have 6 turnovers in that first half. 19 rebounds, 4 offensive, 15 defensive rebounds. They shot 16 of 30 for 53% from the floor, 8 of 15 from the three-point line for 53% as well. And they were 2 of 5 from the charity stripe for 40%. For the Battlin Bears, thank you. And for the Bears, it's Betcher with 4 points, Wilmore with 10 points, Samuelson with 17 points, and Austin Payne with 2 points. They have 4 turnovers in that first half, 29 rebounds total, 17 offensive and 12 defensive rebounds, Dan. You don't see that very often where they have more offensive rebounds than defensive, and especially that big of a margin. And that kind of shows down here a little bit lower on the second chance points. Rocky with 18 second chance points to 4, and you know who that is.
Samuel.
Jared Samuelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably, well, we'll look at his reboundings. He's almost got a double-double here at halftime. He has 8 offensive rebounds and 1 defensive rebound in that first half. And that defensive rebound came with about 3 minutes to go there in the half. So every rebound he got in that first half up to that point was an offensive board. Rocky shooting 31% from the floor, 14 of 45, 2 of 15 for 13% from the three-point line. They are 3 of 4 for 75% from the charity stripe. We mentioned that second chance points for Rocky, 18-4 over Western. Western with a lead on the bench points, 12-2. And as far as points in the paint, Rocky on top there, 20-16. We've had 3 ties in this ball game and 6 lead changes. We're at halftime, 42-33 our score. The Bulldogs on top of the Bears, and we're going to take us a 6-minute break. We'll come back and get you set for our second half after that break. 42-33. Bulldogs over the top of the Bears here at halftime. And Stan, Rocky played pretty well there in the first half, I thought, or first part of that first half. And then Western kind of went on a little bit of a run there. Then Rocky made a little bit of a run back, but Western finished real strong, I thought, at the end of the first half there. And, just basically took over control of this ball game about the last 4 minutes that half.
Yeah, and Jared got tired, so he wasn't dominating inside like he was when he was fresh.
Yeah, and that, we've talked about that in the past. Grant Wallace and some of these other players, Austin Payne, somebody's going to have to come in and give, they don't have to go in and score. They just have to go up and maintain a level play there to give Jared some rest, and as well Danny Betcher too. I mean, those guys, you don't realize, battling some pretty big bodies inside there, and it wears on them pretty hard.
Well, Jared actually dominated in the first half of the half, and was getting all the rebounds. What was that one stat?
Well, he had 8 offensive rebounds and one defense. Even the one defensive rebound came right at in the last 3 minutes of that first half. So he had mostly a pretty good run there of offensive rebounds. We're going to take us a 1 minute timeout. We come back, we'll get you set for our second half. We're back in a minute. (42-33) here at halftime as we get you set for our second half action. It'll be the starters for both teams. For Western, it'll be Darko, Kelly, Jones, Robinson, Payne, and Kidgel. For the Battlin Bears, it'll be Cannon, McDonald, Betcher, Wilmore, and Samuelson. Starting this second half action. Once again, it is Military Appreciation Night here at Rocky. Both men's and women's teams wearing some special uniforms here tonight. They'll be auctioned off during the game. I guess you can go up there and actually buy them right now or bid on them. They have their name on the back of the uniform under the number, and then on the front of the jersey they have the name and the patch of a fallen soldier. So just a great thing here, I think, by Rocky Mountain College to do that in honor of our veterans. We get set. Western basketball. Darko Kelly goes to Jones. Jones out to Robinson. Robinson blocked there by Cannon as Satchel McDonald comes back, kicks out to Cannon for 3 as Chad Cannon gets things going here in the second half for Rocky as he hits the three-pointer. And once again, we talked about Mark Durham. Mark, you're probably listening and watching the ball game tonight, and get well and come down and chat with me here on the sidelines when you get back. Be glad to have you sit in and visit with us a little bit. But take care of yourself, get well. Western basketball, and the ball is on the floor. Jones kicks it out, Darko Kelly. And we're going to have a travel. It's going to be called on Darko Kelly. Cannon gets the pass in the corner. Samuelson with the ball. They're going to wave off the shot. They're going to call the foul on Jones. Oh, Marcus Payne, excuse me, picks up his first personal foul. Rocky basketball. Satchel McDonald inbound it. Goes to Betcher. Betcher. Samuelson on the perimeter, and Jared's going to be whistled for a travel. Bulldog basketball. Dom Robinson will bring it up in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, middle of the floor. Just underway here in the second period. 19:01 to go. Jones goes to Kidgel. Kidgel in the paint, gets around Cannon for two. Cooper Kidgel picks up two more, as he has 12 points here in the ball game. Craig Wilmore goes to Betcher for three. It's good. Danny Betcher. It's the three-point play. 44-39, a 5-point lead. Kidgel dumps inside. Marcus Payne goes up, blocked by Samuelson, picked up by Wilmore, out to McDonald. McDonald takes it to the hole. It rolls around, no good, but he's fouled by Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly will pick up his first personal foul. Satchel McDonald goes to the free throw line, a 78% free throw shooter. Satchel looking for his first points of the night, and he gets that first one to fall.
Well, Bob did clawed right back and didn't take him too long to do it.
This makes this free throw, cuts it to a 3-point lead. Off the back iron, rebound comes down to Jones and the Bulldogs. Darko Kelly with it on the far side, goes to Robinson. Robinson. Darko Kelly. Robinson. Robinson, three-pointer, top the key, no good. Wilmore with the rebound. And Craig Wilmore comes back the other way, goes to Satchel McDonald with the reverse underneath. Samuelson can't finish on the tip. And the Bulldogs come out of there with the loose ball. Robinson quickly back the other way for the Bulldogs. Darko Kelly goes baseline left side, reverse hits good. Darko Kelly picks up his 8th point of the night. On the baseline move, on the reverse. Betcher gets it, goes inside, and the rebound comes down to Marcus Payne. Robinson comes back. Bulldogs up by 6. Darko Kelly with it on the left side. Darko Kelly loses the handle on the ball, now goes underneath to Kidgel, finds Payne underneath for two. Marcus Payne picks up his first basket of the night. (48-40). Biggest lead of the night has been that 8-point mark for Western. Wilmore, nobody guards him. He'll pop that three-pointer. Nope, it's going to be a long two-pointer by Craig Wilmore. I think the PA guy said Samuelson. It was Wilmore, I believe. As Jones has it, they swing it around. Cooper Kidgel for three. It's good as Kidgel hits his third three-pointer of the night. It's a 9-point lead. That's the biggest lead tonight for the Bulldogs. 51-42. Satchel McDonald goes to Samuelson. Samuelson with it out on top, goes to Betcher. Betcher to Wilmore to Samuelson. And Jared Samuelson hits the three-pointer. 51-45. As Coach Keller's going to call a timeout. 15:41 to go here in the ball game. 51-45, Bulldogs on top. We're back in a minute.
ESPN Billings. ESPN Billings. D.A. Davidson, Carl Hansen. Domino's Pizza. U.S. Bank. Radisson Billings Hotel. Opportunity Bank. Tractor and Equipment Company. And Wells Fargo. The Frontier Conference would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for the continued support of our conference. EDMS, D.A. Davidson, McDonald's, Pepsi, Orion Hotels, and U.S. Bank. How about a big hand for your Rocky Tier Squad?
(51-45) our score. Bulldogs on top here. Timeout situation. Both coaches with 4 timeouts here in the ball game. Can't get my headset to fit. There we go, I think. Bulldog basketball. Darko Kelly gets it into Robinson. He'll run in the backcourt, pick up the ball, and bringing it back across. Gets a big screen out on top. Going to call a foul on Samuelson. Robinson will inbound the basketball on the baseline, as the Bulldogs will line up 4 flat on the baseline here. Robinson goes to Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly makes a move on the baseline. It's up and good over Wilmore, as Darko Kelly picks up 2 more. Samuelson goes to McDonald. McDonald with it, goes far side, Wilmore. Chad Cannon for 3 in the corner, in and out, no good. And it's going to be Samuelson with the rebound and the shot. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Foul's going to go against Marcus Payne. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3 team fouls on Western, 1 on Rocky here. Samuelson is 3 of 4 from the line tonight. He'll be shooting 2. An 84% shooter. Bounces that one. I'd say he used all the rim on that one.
He absolutely did. I got to get some stops. You need a couple stops in order to get pull closer. The 7-8 points. Western's 2 good shots to have a big margin hanging there.
Samuelson set for the second one, hits the bottom of the net. 5 for 6 from the line for Jared. 22 points, 11 rebounds for Samuelson here tonight, with 14 and a 50 to go in the ball game. Scott with the basketball underneath. And it's going to be tipped around, and it's going to be off of Rocky. .11 seconds on the shot clock. Officials talking whether to reset that. There was no possession, I don't think, and no, they're not. They're going to leave it at 11. Robinson with it, goes to Kidgel. Kidgel. Cooper Kidgel, long 3-pointer off, no good. Rebound, Jones. Jones goes up, no good. And it's going to be Cannon with the rebound. Wilmore gets it underneath, goes in for the big 2-handed dunk by Craig Wilmore. 53-49, 4-point Western lead. Troy Scott puts it up, no good. Rebound comes back with Trail Franklin to Cannon for 3, off, no good. And the rebound by Wilmore is going to be blocked from behind by Jones. Betcher and May in for the Bears. Rocky basketball underneath their own basket. Franklin to inbound it for the Battlin Bears. Gets it into Austin Payne. Payne back to May to Franklin. Bears still in the Bulldogs still in the 2-3 zone defense. Cohen May for three, right side. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Darko Kelly. And the Bulldogs bring it up with Robinson. To Darko Kelly, Robinson, Kidgel out on top. Jones. And we got a whistle and a foul on the baseline. He is going to go against Craig Wilmore. That'll be his second personal foul. 13:30 to go, 53-49 our score. Got a timeout on the floor. It's a media timeout. We'll be back in a minute.
Metro Realtors, Battlin, Montana National Guard, EBMS, Fortin, Quality Inn, Homestead Park, Underwriter Motors, Northwestern Energy, 360 Office Solutions, Montana Tobacco Goodline, Answers Automotive, and Buffalo Wild Wings.
(53-49), 13:30 to go in our ball game here. Western on top of Rocky in the women's game tonight. It was Western with a 50-42 win. Once again, I want to welcome and thank the listeners down in Dillon on KDBM. I want to thank Dave in the studio back there, engineering our broadcast for you back in Dillon. Robinson will inbound the basketball underneath his own basket, gets it into Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly with it. As Darko Kelly's going to kick out Kidgel. Kidgel gets into Payne. It's going to be partially blocked, but go in. Craig Wilmore got a hand on it, but Kidgel's going to get 2 points out of it. Austin Payne for the Battlin Bears goes to Wilmore, out to Franklin. Cohen May. Franklin. Wilmore. Franklin into Austin Payne. Payne, step back jumper's no good. And the rebound fought for, and Scott comes down with it as Jones quickly comes up the other way. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Austin Payne as he'll pick up his second personal foul. Jones at the line to shoot. 50% free throw shooter for Brandon. First one off the right. Jones, second free throw's up and good as he goes 1 for 4 on the evening. He's got 2 3-pointers for 7 points. Franklin, far side to McDonald. Franklin gets in. Elbow shot is up and good by the trail Franklin. Robinson with it out on front. Both teams have played 2-3 zone defense here throughout the ball game. Jones with it in the paint. Goes up against Samuelson. It's good. Powered that one up. 58-51, 12:05 to go here in the ball game. Betcher Takes it to the hole, and we got a whistle, and a foul is going to go against the Bulldogs. And Troy Scott. It's going to go against Troy Scott. Scott picks up his first one. Betcher at the line for 2. And Danny gets the first one to fall. Betcher, a 79% free throw shooter. Helliger in for the Bulldogs. As Betcher gets the second one as well. He goes 2 for 2 from the line tonight. 11:25 to go. Robinson with the basketball out on top. Goes to Kidgel, far side. Now dumps into Darko Kelly. Jones. Jones with it. Puts it on the floor and goes up over Samuelson. Can't finish. Jared gets the rebound. Bears come back the other way. Satchel McDonald to Danny Betcher with the big dunk for 2. (58-55) stand. Rocky back to within 3.
Now they're back into her. Stops are important now.
Helliger with it. Had 2 big threes the first half, and Dom Robinson hits from downtown. His third three-pointer of the night. As I said in the pregame, Dom always seems to play well against Rocky here. Not only against Rocky, but even in the Christmas tournament, he plays well in those as well. As Samuelson's going to get the rebound on the putback. Pick up 2, and he's going to be fouled. As Cooper Kidgel picks up his second personal foul. Chad Kennedy coming back in for Cohen May. Jared Samuelson having a career night here. 24 points, 14 rebounds, and he gets that free throw to fall. Dom Robinson. Halliger, Robinson, far side, Kidgel. Back to Robinson, Halliger. Halliger penetrates, gets into the free throw line, kicks out to Kidgel for 3, no good. Rebound, Satchel McDonald. Battlin Bears down by 3. Satchel McDonald takes it to the hole, can't finish. Rebound, Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly kicks out. Halliger for 3, no good. And we got a whistle and a foul is going to go against Satchel McDonald, his second. Timeout on the floor, I believe. 10:16 to go, 61-58. We'll take a 30. Make that a minute timeout. Full timeout, back in a minute.
There's a lot of games left to play.
61-58 our score. Bulldogs on top of the Bears. And Stan, you just said there's a lot of time left in this ball game. The last time they played here at Rocky, Western won 103-84. And at Western, it was Rocky winning there 85-75. So these two teams, they could put a lot of points on the board yet in a hurry.
Yeah.
Robinson will inbound the basketball for the Bulldogs on the baseline. Kicks out to Kidgel. Halliger with it. Darko Kelly for three. It's going to be off, and it'll be off the foot of Satchel McDonald. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
It's not football. Can 25 just move us around?
As it looks like it will be, they're discussing the shot clock.
Okay, go.
They're discussing the shot clock. They're going to reset the shot clock.
Stop! I know, I'm telling him to buzz the horn. Hey, watch 25.
As it'll be Robinson inbounding the basketball.
Pushing us around. Get mean, Daddy.
Robinson gets it in, gets it back. Robinson with it on the far side. Halliger on the point. Halliger penetrates, gets in the paint, kicks off to Marcus Payne for two. As Marcus Payne picks up two inside. McDonald with it out on top, goes to Betcher. Betcher with it. They swing it around Wilmore. Wilmore, skip pass, Cannonen gets it inside. Satchel McDonald out to Wilmore for three. It's good. Craig Wilmore hits a three-pointer. His third three-pointer of the night. Dom Robinson, Halliger. 63-61, Rocky back to within two. Kidjo goes to Darko Kelly. They drop underneath to Marcus Payne. Payne is going to be blocked and going to have a jump ball as Danny Betcher is going to be on top of that one. Jump ball, possession arrow is going to favor Rocky. Satchel McDonald brings it up for Rocky. They can take the lead with a three-pointer here, tie it with the two. Betcher. McDonald swings around. Wilmore just hit a three-pointer. They get it inside to Betcher for the dunk. Danny Betcher's second dunk of the night with two hands.
Wow.
And we're tied at 63-63 at 8:44.
Now we got a ball.
Coach Keller wanting a timeout on the floor. 8:42 to go in the ball game. Tied up 63-63. We got a full timeout. Back in a minute. (63-63) here. Western led by as much as 9 points here in the second half. Rocky has tied this one up. Danny Betcher stand two big two-handed dunks in this second half and a big block on Marcus Payne inside. Kind of a momentum shift here for the Bears as Dom Robinson will get the inbounds pass, goes to Kidgel. Kidgel with it out on top. Halliger is going to be fouled. by Satchel McDonald as he'll pick up his third personal foul. Dom Robinson will inbound the basketball underneath his own basket here for the Bulldogs. He gets it into Darko Kelly. Back to Robinson. Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly goes to the hole. It's going to be stripped. Kidgel with the loose ball and the pickup. 4-2. Cooper Kidgel picks up 2 more. Kidgel with 19 points on tonight. Rebound. And it's Kidgel on the other end with the rebound. Kidgel, a redshirt junior out of Billings, 6'3". Robinson goes to Kidgel. Kidgel with it on the right side. Halliger. Halliger in the paint. Kicks out. Darko Kelly. Darko Kelly turns around. Shot's no good. Rebound Betcher. And McDonald comes back the other way. Ball's going to be kicked. Robinson picks it up. And Kidgel has it. And we got a whistle and a foul is going to go against Satchel McDonald as he picks up 2 quick ones. He has 4 fouls here. Latrell Franklin comes in as well for Rocky. Jones comes in for Western.
This is Western's shooting lineup. These are all the shooters are out there now.
Doing a good job, Sean.
I think they can all shoot.
Huh?
I think they can all shoot.
Yeah, they're really.
Pretty good. Kidgel with it on top. Robinson. Dom Robinson goes to Kidgel. Kidgel, Halliger, far side, pulls up inside the three-point line. Latrell Franklin with the rebound. Out to Wilmore. Wilmore finds Betcher underneath for 2. Danny Betcher picks up 2 more. And we're tied once again at 65-65. Ball's underneath and going to go up. We got a whistle and a foul.
No, jump ball.
Going to call a jump ball again. Jones is tied up once again. Possession arrow is going to favor the Bulldogs. Kidgel with it. Long three-pointer on the inbounds pass. No good. Rebound, Latrell Franklin.
Wow.
And the Bears will come back. They can take the lead here. We're tied 65-65. Cannon goes to Betcher on the perimeter. They swing it around. McDonald. Franklin. Betcher. Cannon. Inside to Wilmore. Wilmore skip pass. Two seconds on the shot clock. Rocky's going to inbound it in front of their own bench. Timeout on the floor. Coach Drykosen. 6:10 to go here in the ballgame. 65-65. We're tied up. We're back in a minute.
Timeouts, I got like 2.
Tied up 65-65. It's going to be Rocky basketball. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and it'll be Craig Wilmore inbounding it. See what Coach Drykosen drew up here in that timeout. Wilmore to inbound it. Goes far side to Cannonen, and Cannonen throws it up off the front iron as he lost control of it. And it'll come back to the Bulldogs as Don Robinson has it in the perimeter. Shot. 10-footer's no good. Darko Kelly, it's going to be out of bounds off of Jones. It'll be Rocky basketball. Franklin will bring it across for the Battlin Bears. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore to Betcher. Betcher high post. Out to Samuelson. They try to go inside. Ball's knocked loose. Jones comes up with a loose ball. Basically 2 turnovers, back-to-back turnovers there for Rocky. Don Robinson goes to Kidgel to Darko Kelly. Halliger. Robinson. Darko Kelly goes baseline, dumps off to Jones over Samuelson, gets the basket, and Samuelson picks up the foul as Brandon Jones picks up 2 with the chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. He is 1 of 4 from the line here tonight, shoots 50% from the line, averaging 16 points, 7 rebounds per game. Off the front. Rebound Wilmore. Western up by 2. Cannonen with it. Goes to Wilmore. Samuelson on the perimeter. Betcher for 3. Danny Betcher's had the night of his life here as he hits his second 3-pointer of the night, and that gives Rocky a 68-67 lead. Danny Betcher. Couple big dunks and a big 3-pointer there for the Bears. Jones with it on the spin move, kicks it back out. Halliger. Halliger through traffic, and he's going to be fouled. As Craig Wilmore will pick up his 3rd personal foul. Satchel McDonald back into the ball game. Halliger gets the first one to fall. Shoots 81% from the line, averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds per game. Has 7 points here tonight. Make that 8. 2 threes and 2 free throws. And Western takes the lead back, 69-68. Satchel McDonald with it. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore with it. 4:20 to go. Wilmore, long 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Betcher. Wilmore through the middle. It's up and good for Craig Wilmore.
Great play by Betcher on that one.
Yeah, going up high
rebound.
For that rebound,
Wow.
Yep. Halliger. As Halliger tries to dump it off, steal by Betcher. And up ahead to Craig Wilmore for the dunk. As Craig Wilmore gets a breakaway dunk. As Coach Keller is not liking that one. 72-69, Rocky up by 3. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. It's a full one. We'll be back in a minute. Betcher has 18 and 7 rebounds. Wilmore has 21 and 8 rebounds, and Samuelson with 25 and 14 boards.
They'll go on a streak, and they'll go on a dry spell, and they'll go on a streak, and go on a dry spell.
(72-69) our score here, 3:42 as Rocky takes the lead back. Western had the biggest lead of the ball game of 9 points is what I've got down. And as I said, Rocky comes back, takes the lead on a lot of hard work here. We were talking about it at the break stand. Betcher with 18 points and 7 rebounds. Wilmore with 21 points, 8 rebounds. And Samuelson has 25 points and 14 rebounds. So the big guys doing their job inside here tonight. And it'll be Scott inbounding the basketball. Gets it to Robinson. 3:40 to go in the ball game. Scott on the baseline. Out to Kidgel. Kidgel goes to Robinson. Robinson inside to Jones. Jones goes up and he's going to be whistled for a travel. It'll be Rocky basketball in the backcourt. Satchel McDonald brings it up for the Battlin Bears. They have the lead here. They're up by 3. Chad Cannon with the basketball out on top, guarded by Cooper Kidgel. They get it into Samuelson. Jared's been quiet this second half. Jump hook, baseline's up and good. Jared Samuelson with 2 more. Rocky up by 5. 3:07 to go in the ball game. Scott, spin move inside, goes up, big block by Betcher, and then nope, it's going to be off of Betcher, out of bounds. Dom Robinson will inbound the basketball. Robinson to Kidgel. Kidgel takes it in, and we got a blocking call. Going to go against Chad Cannon. As Chad will pick up his first personal foul. Cooper Kidgel will go to the line to shoot. Kidgel, a 72% shooter, averaging 13 points, 3 rebounds per game. Will be at the line to shoot 2. And Kidgel gets the bottom of the net on the first one.
Hard to believe he's only a 70% shooter. I haven't seen him miss.
There you go.
Miss one all night.
Gets them both, 74-71. Rocky. McDonald with it on the right side. Goes to Wilmore. Wilmore hands off to Cannon to Betcher. Betcher to McDonald. Betcher baseline jumper's good. Danny Betcher with 2 more. And Rocky goes up by 5, 76-71. Danny Betcher's been on fire the last 10 minutes of this ball game for the Battlin Bears. On both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively. Dom Robinson kicks off. Darko Kelly, 3, top of the key, no good. And Craig Wilmore will run down the loose ball. Wilmore brings it up. 1:57 to go in the ball game. Rocky up by 5, 76-71. As Craig Wilmore goes up and he's going to be fouled. Troy Scott will pick up his second personal foul. Craig Wilmore will go to the line to shoot a couple. First trip to the line tonight for Craig Wilmore. Wilmore way above his 6-point average here tonight. As that one is down and crawls back out. Craig Wilmore gets the second one to fall. He goes 1 for 2. 5-point ball game, 1:47 to go. Bears were down by 9, up by 6. Kidjo goes to Robinson. Deep three-pointer by Dom Robinson. It's good. As Robinson hits his 4th three-pointer of the night. 77-74, Rocky on top. 93 seconds to go in the ball game. We got a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. (77-74). Rocky has dug their way back here to take the lead over Western. Rocky has to win tonight and tomorrow night to have any chance at all of hosting a tournament game.
Come down to a stop, Bob.
Stop and free throws. Rocky with 10 team fouls, Western with 6. As Craig Wilmore goes up, and Betcher's going to be fouled on the putback. Foul is going to go against Brandon Jones. That'll be his 2nd personal foul. 17 fouls, both teams in the bonus. Western is in the double bonus. And it's Betcher at the line. Danny's 2 for 2 from the line here tonight. This one's going to be off. Rebound, Darko Kelly. Dom Robinson comes back. 3-point lead. Robinson just hit a big 3. Halliger for 3. It's good. We're tied at 77. As Halliger hits his 3rd three-pointer. 71 seconds to go in the ball game. Satchel McDonald with it on the left side. Goes to Samuelson. Samuelson. McDonald. Nobody picks him up. Satchel takes a shot. Ball's knocked around. Rebound comes down to the Bulldogs. And Dom Robinson has control. 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Anybody that knows Coach Keller and Coach Drykoza know that they're both up and very animated here in this ball game. Darko Kelly for 3. It's good. As the Bulldogs take the lead on a Darko Kelly three-pointer, his first 3 of the night. Timeout, Coach Drykosen. 30.8 seconds to go in the ball game. 80-70, Western on top of Rocky. We'll be back in a minute. And welcome back, giving the officials a little bit of a bad time here tonight. 30.8 seconds on the clock. Western on top, 80-77. It'll be Rocky basketball right here in front of us at the scorer's table in the front court.
We got one timeout left, Bob.
Both teams with a timeout in their pocket. Craig Wilmore set to inbound it. Gets it into Samuelson backcourt to McDonald. Satchel back to Jared to Betcher. Betcher, it's going to be partially blocked there. Samuelson with the ball on the perimeter. And it's going to be Jared Samuelson's going to be short. Rebound is up and good by Wilmore. As Wilmore picks up 2 on the putback. And we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go. Betcher will pick up his second personal foul. As Jones will walk to the other end to shoot the free throws. 11 seconds to go in the ball game. Western up by 1, 80-79. And we've talked about Jones's free throw shooting. 50% on the season. He's 1 of 5 here tonight. And he hits the bottom of the net on that one. As Jones puts up the second one, it's good as well. Jones, the 50% free throw shooter, Stan, comes up big at the end here. As we have 11 seconds left, we're going to stay right here. As once again, I want to thank all those listeners down in Dillon on KDBM, and I want to thank Dave, and I believe Linda's on the board here now, as I heard a voice change on that last time or two. But Western will go into Carroll. They'll play Carroll, and that'll be their last game of the regular season. And this game tonight is huge when it comes to conference standings for the Bulldogs, as they are 12-4 right now, and Carroll is 11-5. So those two teams battling for that first place spot for that first round bye. They get a first round bye in that first place spot. And Rocky will have LC. LC is at Carroll tonight, and they'll have them here on Saturday night. We'll have the women's game at 5:30. The men's game will follow at 7:30. It is senior night here, and we do have a few seniors on both men's and women's rosters, so we will introduce those seniors at the beginning of the games. No timeouts left here for the Battlin Bears. They'll have it in the backcourt. As Samuelson will inbound the basketball. Samuelson goes to McDonald. 3-point ball game. Rocky needs a 3. McDonald with it. 4. Wilmore puts it up, top of the key. Off, no good. And Western's going to win it. Western's going to win this one 82-79, as Craig Wilmore's 3-point shot at the buzzer would have counted had it gone down, but it was just a little strong off the back iron. We'll take us a 2-minute timeout, come back with our final stats and wrap up here on this ball game. Once again, our final 82-79, back in 2 minutes. And welcome back to the Fortin Center here as we wrap this one up. 82-79. Western gets a win over Rocky. And we'll quickly get through our scoring here. First of all, for Western, Darko Kelly with 13. Jones with 13. Robinson with 14. Payne with 4. Kidgel with 21 points. Halliger with 11. Scott with 6 points. They had 9 turnovers in the ball game. 37 rebounds, 11 offensive, 26 defensive rebounds. They shot 30 of 64 from the floor for 47%. They were 13 of 28 for 46% from the three-point line and 9 of 14 from the charity stripe for 64%. For the Battlin Bears, it was Chad Cannon with 3 points, McDonald with 1, Betcher with 20 points and 8 rebounds on the evening. Wilmore, 24 points, 10 rebounds for a double-double. Samuelson, a big night here, 27 points, 14 rebounds. Franklin, 2 points, and Payne, 2 points. Battlin Bears with 7 turnovers, 51 rebounds, 25 offensive, 26 defensive rebounds. They shot 31 of 79 for 39% from the floor. They were 7 of 28 for 25% from the three-point line. 10 of 14 for 72% from the charity stripe. Second chance points here tonight. Rocky with the big edge there, 27-8. And bench points, Western with the edge there, 17-14. We were tied 7 times in this ball game. We had 10 lead changes. At the end of the first half, it was Western on top of Rocky, 42-33. Rocky outscores them 46-40 in the second half, but not quite enough as Western gets an 82-79 as they sweep the Battlin Bears here tonight, as the women's game was 50-42 in favor of Western. So sweep here for the Bulldogs tonight, Stan.
Yeah, it was a tough one. When you out-rebound somebody by 15 boards, you would expect to come away with a win, and that, I think that's going to. They played hard. They got went to the boards, took care of the boards. It just, it comes down to the little things.
Yep.
They made how many 3-point shots?
They were 13 of 28, and Rocky was 7 of 28.
See, right there's the ball game.
And those a lot of those big 3-point shots were at the end of the game there. So
crucial
shots there. Well, that'll wrap us up here tonight from the Fortin Center. Once again, I want to thank our listeners down there on KDBM in Dillon. Happy to be able to bring this broadcast to you. Once again, our finals before we go. On the women's side, Western gets a win 50-42. And on the men's side, it's Western 82-79. We'll be back on the air here Saturday night against LC at 5:10 for our tip-off show. Until then, for Bob Ritterott, Stan Newman, I want to thank the crew down in Dillon. Have a great Battlin Bear weekend. Are we good, guys? All right, thank you.